Saturday Noon Live, y'all. First you get the money, then you get the power. After you get the power, then this power. Hey, welcome everyone to my Saturday Noon Live. Thank you for joining. I know people are coming in because they're seeing a live notification. So I'm going to let some people do that. But how are you all doing? Because I know I'm a ball full of emotions. I'm really a ball full of emotions right now. And that's okay. That is really okay. Because life is happening to us right now. And it is what it is. But with my emotions are coming my happy emotions, a little bit of sad, a little bit of being scared of what's going on in the world today. But you know what? We're here to celebrate. We're here to share knowledge so that we all can get the goals that we want to get. And I want to make sure that money is not an issue when it comes to you obtaining your goals, and in particular going to college, right? So I chose this song because last week it was recommended to me to have the Money, Power, Respect song. So that's why I'm having it now. So that's why you are hearing it. But I'm going to put that on pause right now because guess what? Guess what? My book is in. Yes. I'm going to do the big reveal after I do the topic. So, someone's asking about this shirt. Swear NYC, they sponsored the last Saturday Noon Live that I hosted, and their hair care product line, but they also have mink lashes and great customer service. And I love the slogan. It says, "We don't fold under pressure, we rise to the occasion." So love this color. And they have apparel, they have hair care, they have lashes. So support Black businesses, because we need to support one another, and we're doing great things. So I am Crystal Galladay, aka Coach Chris MG, aka the Fun Finder for Education. And I launched a book called How to Get a College Degree for Free. And it's available at www.howtogetacollegedegreeforfree.com. And in my book, thank you for the love and the hearts, I share my journey on how I got not one, not two, but three. Yes, three. Des trois, uno, dos, tres degrees for free. And with that, I share my journey. I also share actionable steps. I also share tips with you. And I also share some things that help guide you throughout the journey. So with that, I will be sharing what the book looks like because you've been seeing the virtual versions of it. And I have tons and tons of books that are in my house and getting to start to ship them out. And I'm doing it based on order of how people ordered them since my launch on May 2nd. So with that, I did Saturday Noon Live because last month was my birthday month. And I wanted to share topics that people can start with now. Get the information and then run with it. Start doing their research and things of that nature. And I know a lot of people may think that going to college, a lot of it is loans or just scholarships. But there's so much more to that. So from every Saturday in May, from May 9th to last Saturday, May 30th, what I did is I talked about scholarships. Yes, because I had that. I also talked about alumni funding. I talked about 529 plan. I talked about grants. I talked about fellowships. I talked about a lot of it. So you'll see it either on my YouTube channel, you'll either see it on my feed on Instagram or IGTV, on Facebook, you see it on my feed. So there's a lot of different places that I'm sharing that information. And some things that I found out throughout this journey to help you is that, did you know that a child can get a college scholarship as young as the age of 13, a freshman in college? Yes, that is flipping amazing. I have a rising kindergarten. I'm so happy. And he's listening now because I know I did one of my mom talk lives and he was knocking on the door doing beats and everything. The moms were dying laughing, but this is live. That's what happens, right? But as soon as he's able to get scholarships, I'm going after that. And then I've learned so much, like 529 plans and just other things that you can start young. And that's one of the topics I'm talking about today. But I don't want you to think that my book is just for those going into college, going for undergrad, because my 2 graduate degrees I got while working full time. And it was another funding source, a totally different funding source than what I did for undergrad. So my journey is in my book, and how to get a college degree for free. And it's available at howtogetacollegedegree4free.com. So one thing I wanted to talk about, because like my prince is at a pivotal age right now where he's going from pre-K to kindergarten, right? And you may think at that age it's too early, like college is way far off. But no, he's done the college campus because my husband is an alumni of one of the HBCUs here. He's been to my undergrad campus and he knows about college. Not necessarily, we're not pushing like, you're going to this one now. We may joke about it, but on my side, I'm not that serious about it. You have to go to my college. My husband, that's a different story. So we'll see, but I'm really believing my prince deciding what's best for him in regards to what school he goes to. So there are programs that can start as young as his age, which is going into kindergarten. And that's what I want to share with you, because these programs, one of the programs that I participated with in high school gave me a scholarship for all my years that I was in undergrad. That was one of the scholarships I got. And that was amazing for me, participating in a program from a semester of school and then finding out that they told the seniors, oh, there's a scholarship. And then every year I just had to provide my grades. Like, that was amazing. So I want to share this wealth of information with you. So I don't know if you saw my picture where I was posted with my books and all of these things, expressing my pure joy, because this COVID stuff and then just being a self-published author and just the whole logistical aspects behind the scenes, my book has been delayed to get to me, but it is here. It is here. And here's a stack of them. And I'm just so happy to have this stack of books here with me. Look, that's the cover. Well, I had it upside down, but yeah, I will turn it right side up. But with that shirt, I had a NSBE shirt. It stands for National Society of Black Engineers. And those who don't know, yes, I am an engineer. I went to undergrad for computer engineering, and I had a full academic scholarship that paid for my tuition and housing, and I had another scholarship, right? But that was from my efforts from being in high school. You know, imagine if I would have started, or my parents would have started sowing seeds and then the things that I wanted to do when I was younger. So at my prince being 5 years old, I can put them in a program like NSBE. So they have a NSBE junior chapter in different areas. So you have to see what's local in your area. But NSBE stands for National Society of Black Engineers. This is just one example of professional organizations that your princes or princesses can be a part of. So they start as early as 5 and they have NSBE junior chapters. Now, one of the programs they have for them at their age is called the Junior Lego League. And if you're in DC, the chapter here, they meet at Howard University. I don't know all the logistics of what they're doing right now because of the whole COVID stuff. And, you know, the school is not on campus, but I heard from the president and he's a real proponent of opening up the campus for the fall. So we'll see what happens. So with the NSBE junior chapter, my prince is going to be in it because I know he likes the Legos. I know he likes the whole seeing how things work, taking it apart, putting it together, and just the whole imagination aspect. And I'll put a code in here, so a referral code or a discount code for a program where I got him a coding and robot project that he can do from this company, because each month I get a package from them with a project that they provide all the supplies. So I will provide that because he did a actual physical robot with some blocks. He did a robot with like the coding of the path, and he did a mechanical robot that would go across the path. So, and then they have game cards. So it was super fun. So it's just, I'm trying to see what will be best for his particular interests, because you have to sow seeds into your princesses, students in the community, your family members, to see what is their particular interest. So for me, I didn't know that engineering was my thing until I figured out what subject I really like. So I had to go down that route. And I have questions that you ask yourself and help guide you and the steps into what direction you want to go into. And know that the answer to these questions may change over time, but it's okay, because it's about trial and error before you get into that permanent, this is my career, I'm being an expert in this. And, it's never too late to change your trajectory. Yes, and Sonora said nurture their gifts. Yes, because everybody has a gift to provide to the world. Like me, I figured out my gifts at an older age, and I waited 20 years. Like when I was in undergrad, with me having my full scholarship, with me doing community service, with me having soul seed into me from different programs in my community, other families, I knew that I wanted to have a leadership and learning development center. Not saying it's not going to happen yet, but I'm starting with my nonprofit, which is never underestimate knowledge. I have my book. I'm going to have my consultancy services to take the extra step to families who want help with the different things that I talk about in my book. And I'm still a corporate exec and all that other stuff. So it's a lot of hats that I wear, but these are the gifts that I was given that I'm going to continue to give the world, because we all can win. Like, I want us all at the table, whatever table that is, even if it is just the Thanksgiving table. But I want all of us to be able to shine. I want all of us to be able to win. And that crabs in the barrel mentality, not happening over here with me, because there's so much at the table where we can eat. So with that, just start figuring out what you want in your life. If you want to change, if you want to expand in your career and just life. And because, as I mentioned, I received my two graduate degrees while working full time. And that was a different funding source than my undergrad. And then also, when it comes to our youth, start paying more attention to them. Quite honestly, like, I know we're at home with them. They're here physically, but we have technology. Like, I was talking to my cousin-in-law yesterday, and her grandson and my prince, they are always on electronics, but we wanted to focus and make sure that they are spending quality time, they're nurturing their environments. And then for me, I'm taking it even a step further to see what his interest lies. So that's why I'm letting you know, like, now is the time that you can start nurturing what interests them. Oh, thank you, Sonora. She said, I have a lot of talents and so much to give. And I just appreciate you and appreciate everyone that so sees in me. And let me tell you this morning, I was a ball of emotions, like literally crying, boo-hooing, because I'm just so happy, even a little overwhelmed, not in a bad sense, but just like, wow, I have a lot to do. I want to get these books out like ASAP. But what I'm doing is signing each one, and doing something special for those who purchase a part of this pre-sale, initial sale. And I'm going down a list of how people ordered it, and you'll get an email once they're tracking, and it's shipped out to you. So I'm putting my care into it. I'm putting my love into this book, and then also the services that I provide to you. And I will continue to do these Saturday noon lines. I know I committed to just May, but as you see, it's now June. So I like coming in here and talking with you and answering your questions if you have them, but then also sharing a topic with you. So if you miss May topics, they're available to you on YouTube, on Facebook, in my feed, on Instagram, and my IGTV, and on my feed as well. And they're just available to you, and I'm available to you too. So definitely get your copy of the book, those who already purchased the book, and those who are interested in seeing it. You ready? Drum roll. You drumming? This is the book. So I said you were going to get a hardcover book. So this is the book. I put a lot of quality into it. You've seen it in my visuals. I decided on a hard copy. I decided on a square because I just like that. And I like the fact that you can put it in your purse, because let's face it, these big bulky books, we're not putting it in our purse. We're leaving it at home, or we're lugging it, and it's like a hassle, right? So, I have a lovely picture of myself and a lot of great things in here. So I'll turn it around. So this is the book, this is the cover, and then this is the back part about it, about the book and about myself. So, boom. I know, Denise, you want to see the back. And then look at the binding. Like, the people I work with were amazing. From my editor, Robin E. Devonish, She is the self-publishing maven. She also has a group called Pen Profit Publish, where if you are interested in, for one, let me tell you this, everybody has a story to share. So if you ever thought about writing a book, talk to Robin. I'll put her information, I'll tag her and stuff in there, because she's helped me with the editing. She's helped me to learn the self-publishing process, because we need to own our masters, right? We need to know how to do things for ourselves and not always rely on others. Granted, if you want to outsource things, go ahead. And some of the things I'm outsourcing, like I did not do the graphics. Granted, if I spent the time, I probably could, because as I mentioned, our undergrad is in computer engineering and I have my Master's of Science and Technology Management at MBA. But right now, I'd rather do stuff like this, talk to you, get the books together, and work on the expansion and the reach for all of you, and sharing this information with you weekly. So Robin E. Devonish is the self-publishing maven, the editor that I work with and helps to teach me how to do the self-publishing process. And also Lucinda Cross. I went to her event called The Big Axe, and she had a mastermind, and I was in that, and that's how I met Robin. So she is one of my mentors. I will be tagging her as well, because as I remember, sharing is caring. I care, and then we all can win. So I'm not going to hold just my resources tight to my chest, because I have a powerful network, and I'm sowing seeds, and they will grow in you and in the future generations, because that's what happened with me. And the reason why I felt this overwhelm of feelings and emotions and a mix of feelings is because I was thinking about my ancestors, our ancestors, all that they endured, and the fact that we are going through what we went through, what they went through. And some of the stuff is not even as deep as what they went through, but we are going and going through some stuff right now. And with me having a prince, an African-American prince, it's just kind of like, this is scary. And my husband going out, just driving to the store, it's scary. So it's just a lot, just those feelings. And then my parents, they're both deceased, but I know they're with me in my heart and in spirit. And yes, the fist, yes, like I'm every day, I'm gonna be like this, right? And even though I'm not on the front lines, I donate, I do what I need to do behind the scenes, because that is like, things are not gonna happen magically. So if you are in your emotions right now, it's okay. Try to focus on the ways that you can help. Sharing is nothing but clicking a button. If you can't help monetarily, you can share something of an organization that's doing something. You could share my post. You could buy a book. You can gift it, whatever the case may be. Those are just some examples. And just continue to uplift and positivity, and then focus on your goals. Like for me, this whole quarantining, stay at home, coronavirus, all that other stuff, it's helped me to focus on what Crystal wants out of life, because I have been spreading myself thin, doing things that other people want me to do. And I've learned the power of saying no. And have people been shocked with me saying no, or like taken aback, or whatever the case may be? Yeah, they have. But they'll get over it. They'll get used to it. And I've even talked to some of my family, which I call you all my friends and my family. And it's kind of like, yes, things have to shift, because like a lot of us have events that were supposed to happen. I was supposed to have my first fundraiser for my nonprofit Saturday, May 2nd on my birthday, and it didn't happen. Now it's Saturday, May 1st, 2021, which all of you are welcome to come. And I chartered a boat, and it's just, all the funds are going towards scholarships for inner city youth. So that is another way for funding too. I will be sharing the application process down the line for that. And some people were like torn between like not having their event, what they should do. And it's kind of like, people will understand. It's life. Like, we're going through a global pandemic, but don't lose sight of what's going on. Like, and be aware, be educated, but you don't have to go to that rabbit hole and be so negative. So focus, figure out what your goals are. If it is you want to go back to school, if it is you want to start something new, if it is you want to, whatever your skill is, and it may be outlandish, put in the work, put in the research, put it out there. Does anybody sing, act, or whatever? And I'm quite sure for me, I'll know somebody in my network that I feel like, yeah, one day I wanted to sing like Whitney Houston or act like Claire Huxtable, my soror, Felicia Rashad, and how she played in the Cosby Show. But that wasn't my God-given gift. So I'm rolling with the math. I had interest in science, so that's why I became an engineer. And then God had propelled me with resources to get my Master's of Science in Technology Management and MBA. And now my gift is to share that with the world. And that is in my book, How to Get a College Degree for Free, available at howtogetaccollegedegreeforfree.com. And you know what? Another thing, don't be afraid to toot your own horn. Yes, I have the MS/MBA because I've earned those degrees, okay? Better be happy I ain't put the BS on there too, but some people use BS for bull, you know the rest. So that's not the case. Yes, thank you for your order. And flip it. Okay, yes, this is the front. And I'm doing the side too because there's been quality put into that. Yes. And then here's the back. And people may wonder like the colors I chose. Like we all know money is green, right? But with the... Oh, thank you, Tisha. I'm glad you stopped by, Sora. Yes. So with the colors, right? We all know money is green, right? I actually my favorite color is yellow. So I had a test group to look over the different covers that the graphic designer came up with. And the yellow, even though it pops, and I have my fedora here that you may see me in sometimes, and I have a couple yellow outfits hanging up, but the yellow wasn't it, but the yellow pops here. So, and then the green is my mom's favorite color. And those who don't know, my mom passed as I was writing the book. I wrote the book side of her bedside in ICU. And I wrote it on my phone, but then I translated. It's a whole process that I did, but I knew I wanted to get it out. And I knew it was something that was holding inside of me that I wanted to get out there. And I know someone wants to see the back as well. So it's about the book, about myself, and a picture of myself. So, and a binding. So, and I chose a hard copy for my first set of books to go out and signed because I wanted to say thank you, and it's quality, and something that you can use, something that you can gift and things of that nature. So I am getting that out. So I wanted to open up to questions because the topic that I talked about, some of you may have not known that as early as 5, they can go into these professional organizations, and not all of them, you have to look, but NSBE is one of them, where they have the NSBE Junior chapter and they have the Junior Lego League for them. So any question? Oh, yes, wrote by my mom's bedside. And when you go through challenging times, you could persevere. And it was a storm. Like, it was from me being the only child, me being the healthcare advocate, me being the admin of a state, me dealing with the planning of her celebration, which I made very different and put work into that, and me dealing with family, and me dealing with the outside world and everything else, and work and family, and me being in a different state, and some people that are trying to butt heads with me during the time that I lost my mom. And it's like, you know what? I had my blinders on and stayed positive. And what I was I want to say preach, but I'm not preaching. I'm just sharing. What I was saying is, in earlier, is that I was focused on what I needed to do, making my mom proud, but then also realizing that life is short. We see with this pandemic, people are losing their lives. And one of the things that I am excited about is on my Mom Talk, which happens the last Wednesday of the month, I'm going to have a holistic nurse on. And it's the last Wednesday of the month at 9. I'll post about that. Just know it's coming. But, we need to take care of ourselves. So that's why sow seeds in yourself, figure out what you want to do. I am here, Crystal Galladay, aka Coach Chris MG, aka the Fun Finder for Education, to help you support our Black businesses, the Holistic Nurses Sonora, and I will have more information on that. And then also, and I mentioned it earlier, that the person and the company that sponsored my last Saturday Noon Live, and it's going to sponsor my Mom Talk, is Wear NYC. And they have hair care, they have mink lashes, and they have apparel. So, and a super dope customer service. So I am all about supporting our business. And the fedora is by More of Me Boutique. Like, I'm all about supporting our own. Hopefully I don't have hat hair. So, yes, you're looking into a doctoral program, Tisha. So, one, my book is an option to look at funding. www.howtogetacollegedegreeforfree.com. It's in the posting. In addition to look at my Saturday noon lives, and I'll be offering consultancy services down the line. I just definitely want to get my book out there, the ones I have now for people who did the pre-sale. Hey, Cuzzo. And then the ones for future orders, and then expanding in different ways. Because I do have a translator so it's going to come out in one language at a time. I'm looking for a different translator in a different language, and just so I'm going to have more launches. You're going to have more great things coming from me. This is not the end, people. And I will be back here with you for our next Saturday noon live next week. And you can let me know what topics you want to hear or learn about. Sorry about that. But in the interim, I am going to... Yes, so you need it to be free or very low cost, looking for a creative online program. Yes, so definitely look at one of my last two Saturday Noon Lives t-shirt, because with that I talked about, no, the last three, because I talked about fellowships, I talked about grants, I talked about alumni funding. So you can really look through all of them, but I know there are things for the graduate level that they focus more on too. So... And look at corporate funding too, because my 2 graduate degrees, that was an avenue that I went with me working full time. And in my book, I talk about other sources with companies that sow seeds or agencies that sow seeds into you too, right? So I am going to scroll and see if there's any more questions, but I'm going to put the tunes back on because you know I like to dance, and we're going to be dancing at my fundraiser next year, Saturday, May 1st. It's our fundraiser for Never Underestimate Knowledge, my nonprofit. And I'm going to scroll through and see if there's any questions live. And then, as you know, I'm always active with your comments and things of that nature when it comes to after me doing a live. So thank you for the love. Continue to share. And if you want to get my book, it's How to Get a College Degree for Free. And you can get it at howtogetacollegedegreeforfree.com. And this is the book. All right. And they are in, darling. They are in. And I have some inscribing to do and some shipping to do and all of that. So I have a lot of work to do. And I'm grateful. I am super grateful for the support. If you ever liked a post, came on my live, prayed for me, thought about me, said my name in another room, even talked bad about me, it's okay. It's cool. I appreciate each and every one of you, because I did not get here by myself. And I understand that. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing for all of you. So, okay, thank you. Thank you for offering for me to post on your page. I just so appreciate everyone, and I'm here to help, and you'll see more speaking engagements from me and more services that I will be providing and expanding my book. So right now I'm going to scroll, play this music so you could jam out too, because I love to dance music in my house. Like, we love music, and I would sing for you, but I don't think you want that. So I'm going to just keep it to the shower, okay? And in my house, because we make music. Galladay album coming soon. Take that, take that. All right. Let me scroll and see what's here, okay? All right. Thank you for the comments on the great live, Amina. I'm so happy you're here, sis. Hey, Ashley. Oh, long time no see. Thank you for coming, Cuzzo. Yes, I appreciate you being here. Sonora, thank you for the love, sis. I look forward to having you speak to my network and my Mom Talk, and I look forward to all the great things that you're doing. And I love the regimen you gave me to build my immune system. Hi, everybody over here on Instagram world. All right, I think I covered everything over here. Now, when it comes to Facebook, Tisha, I welcome you, and I thank you for opening up your platform to me. Alisa, hey, Soror, we will be in touch, and you will be getting your copy. Lavon, yes, Mrs. Copeland, yes, thank you for tuning in, and I always love the love from you, and we will be talking. I think we have our live at 4 in the Pen Profit Publish, so see you there. Hi, Kia. Denise, thank you for reminding me to turn the book around so people can see the back of it. I appreciate that. Oh, Miss Wright, yes, a fellow Drexel alum and a fellow NACME Vanguard scholar. Let's add that there. Yes, thank you for your support with your purchase. Shanice, my fellow Scanlanite, Latrice. Thank you, Sora, Sharon, Jennifer. I feel all the love. I feel all the love. Yes, praise. Praise hands. I've been using the praise hands, the fist bump, all of that. Yes. And I love my little, what is it, the happy face with the kiss? Because I spread love. That's right. So many people, so much love. I appreciate you. I think I covered everything. And if you didn't know, I'm from New York, and I'm Bad Boy Jose, and I love, 112, Little Kim and Biggie, and check my lives every Saturday at noon. Hopefully you'll be back, but then also my stories, because I post a lot there too, okay? All right, peace and blessings to you and yours. I think I covered everything. If not, I will be back in the comments. Hi, Auntie. I'll be back in the comments, but then I will also be back when it comes to Saturday Noon Live. And just thank you for your support. Wow. The song was like, time to go, Chris. Time to go. So peace and blessings. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Be blessed. And make sure you're happy as well, because you create your own happiness. All right? Talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.